The Cruise Bruiser. The Cruise Bruiser is the super treasure hunt for the 2017 Hot Wheels K case. I have the regular version here. Did not get a super in my case. Not seeing a whole lot of supers in the international cases right now. I have a feeling that the loads of them that we see on eBay, long before the cases ever make it across the seas over here, I think that might have something to do with why we're not finding so many cases, or so many supers in our cases, and why I keep seeing people open up cases that have a missing spot in them. So that might have something to do with it, but this is the Cruise Bruiser. I'll get off my rant now. This is the Cruise Bruiser, the regular version. And when I saw that it was going to be one of the super treasure hunts for 2017, I was like, okay, well, that's kind of interesting. But after seeing it, I realized this is actually a pretty good choice. Really like this one. This one came out as a new model last year. It was pretty interesting when it came out as a new model. It's a fantasy casting based off of a station wagon, kind of set up for a demolition derby. But it's a very well done fantasy casting. We're going to get in a little closer so we can see some of the details here. It is from the Daredevils series, as you can see from the logo there on the back, above the back wheel. HW Daredevils there, that's the name of the series. And it's got a 92 there. You've got a big rat right there on the door. That's kind of cool. This one's got chrome green 5 spokes. Interesting choice of wheels. Looks pretty good on this one. The Super Treasure Hunt version has Real Rider wheels, and there's some deep dish green, very similar to that, but deep dish green wheels that look really good on that one. This one's got just kind of this light blue paint on it, whereas the Super version has a Spectraflame, kind of a teal blue color on it. Really good looking car. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for that one, and I hope to come across one on my local shelves, and if I do, I will be sure to open it up and show you that version as well. So how about a thumbs up if you're hoping that you find this one on the shelves somewhere, or at least the super version. But here we go from the front. You see that big engine sticking out the top. Looks like it's got the exhaust just coming straight out there. I don't think that's stock. I don't think the station wagon came that way. Same with that front bumper. That front bumper, look how much that sticks out there. That big old front bumper. So this was made for demolition derby. I don't think that bumper is stock either. This one's riding pretty high in the front. Looks like it's got a lifted suspension on it, and sitting a little bit lower in the back, so it's kind of tilted back. And part of the reason may be it's got a big old anchor sitting back there. Big old anchor to weight this thing down in the back, and you know that may help you out in the demolition derby. You might need a little more weight there in the back to keep that thing on the ground. No windows on this one. You do see the roll cage inside. Got to keep the driver safe in a demolition derby, but there's no windows because you don't want glass flying everywhere when you're crashing this car into things. Another view from the back there. Back around to the side. I guess I'm not the only one that likes this one as a super treasure hunt. So far this one's been averaging $45 to $50 on the secondary market. You know, there are some treasure hunts that sometimes go for more than that, but it's more often than not that they drop into the $20 to $30 range. So the fact that this one's still kind of holding steady up there around $50 or so, despite all of the ones that have shown up on eBay from Malaysia over the past month or so. The fact that it's holding its value there shows that collectors really like this one, and I'd give my hats off to Mattel for choosing this one as a super treasure hunt and just the awesome job that was done on the design. And I think many of you will agree. Alright, that's it. The super treasure hunt is the Cruise Bruiser for the K case. Thanks for watching.